little cushion, go ahead and grab that. So welcome. My name's Andrea. I'll be your teacher today for this level 1 comeback yoga class. We'll be focusing on neck and shoulders. So for today's class, we'll start sitting. We'll do kind of some little few warm-ups and warm up the body. And then we'll go into a little bit more isolated movement in the neck, just to keep that range of motion in our necks and head movement. And then we'll then integrate that with some spinal movements, and then we'll focus more on the chest and the shoulder area, and then we'll do a little shorter guided meditation laying on the mat. So let's get started. So hop back here to sit on the mat. I soften the shoulders, and we're going to start off by we'll extend both legs and then bend the knees and point them towards the back and the wall. So for our directions today, this will be the door side, we have the plant side, then up towards the ceiling, the floor, then the front and the back or the back wall. So find a comfortable seat here. The knees bend, feet are pointed towards the back there. And soften the arms. We'll do kind of leaning side to side, and we'll pause more on this side to kind of warm up our torsos and our bodies. So relax your arms by your side. And as you inhale, lift your arm and lean towards the plant. And we're going to go back to the door side. Inhale. And then exhale, leaning towards the door. And soften the hands and the shoulders. We'll do that one more time, back and forth. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean towards the plant. Again, keep the shoulders soft. And then on your next inhale, back to center. Exhale, leaning towards the door. You're going to allow your legs to be nice and heavy. Soften the shoulders, the hands. And then relax back to center. Now we're going to twist towards the back. Inhale, and the spine is tall. As you exhale, rotating the torso, even looking to the side there or towards the door. Again, keeping your shoulders relaxed. Keeping that contact with the floor through your hips. So soften the legs and the feet. And then we'll rotate back to center and we'll switch sides. You can extend the legs forward, bend the knees, have the feet pointing towards the back, towards the plant. Soften the arms, and we'll do that back and forth movement. So we lean towards the door side first. So you inhale, extend an arm up. Exhale, over. And soften the shoulders. Then we'll move towards the plant side. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Lean towards the plant. And one more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean towards the door. And inhale, center. Exhale, lean towards the plant. Again, soften the shoulder. Allow the hips to be soft against the floor. And then relax your arms by your side. And we'll do the twist towards the back. Inhale, sit up tall. And as you exhale, rotate the torso towards the plant. And with your eyesight, you can keep the head neutral, kind of in line with your chest. I mean, if you'd like to, you can turn a bit more, but you don't have to. Soften the shoulders, the legs, and the feet. And then come back to center. We'll come to sit cross-legged. So whatever is comfortable for you. And now we're gonna do some isolated movement. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see a little bit. So we're gonna do some isolated movement with these joints in the neck. And we're gonna first focus up, way up top. So here, I'll turn forward so you can see. So if you get your hands, you can place them behind your ear, and there's those little bumps there behind your ear. So if you can imagine a line crossing through your fingers, then up there in the middle, that's where your the spine meets the skull. So that's like that top joint right there. So we're going to focus the movement on that top part. So with one hand, you can place it in the bump behind your head there. And if you like, the other one can be at your chin. And just begin to nod the chin down. Seeing it, just keeping that movement way up there. So instead of moving your whole neck, see if you can just move that upper joint. Okay, now I'm going to face you. We're going to do a slightly different movement. So now with your finger on your chin, we're going to tilt the chin side to side. But again, we want to keep that movement way up there. So as you're ready, begin to gently tilt the chin. Again, when I'm moving the whole neck, we're just up, isolating to that top of the neck. And then relax your arms, and we're going to put those two together. So you can bring your hand back to your finger right back to your chin. This time we're going to do circles. So it's going to involve that nodding motion and that tilting. Again, trying to see if you can isolate it way up there. Keeping the rest of the neck quiet. And as you're ready, you can make the circles the other direction. Again, isolating that movement might be a little bit more difficult than it looks. And then we can relax the arms, shake it out. And we're going to put that together with some more spinal movement. So we're going to combine that. We're going to extend the legs forward. Again, making yourself comfortable on the floor. Maybe give your legs a little shake. And relax your arms by your side. So we're going to end up curling the spine inward, where we're going to see if we can isolate those movements in the spine. So we're going to start with tilting the chin down. And then this might be as far as you can go. And then begin to incorporate the neck. Then begin to incorporate the rest of the spine, the back. And your hands can be resting on your thighs. And keep the feet soft. And whenever you're ready, you can come back up. So we're going to add to that movement. So whenever you're ready, you can begin with the tilting the chin and then incorporating the rest of the neck, and then followed by the rest of the back and the spine. And soften your breath and your breathing, and keeping track in the back of your mind about your breath. Now bring your attention to your hips. We're going to bring the torso forward by hinging at the hips. So if you can imagine your hips right here, and a hinge to bring the torso forward. Still keeping the back and the neck and the head the same. And now we're going to come back to sitting a different way. So right now you're about looking towards your belly button or the floor, maybe even your hands. So then begin to look towards your knees, bending the spine. You look through your feet at the wall and the plant and come back up. So we're integrating those movements with the rest of the spine. See if we can isolate through the top of the neck, then the rest of the neck, the spine. And as you hinge forward, you can use your hips to extend the spine forward. So we'll do some of those and you can always go at your own pace. So we'll start with the chin tilt, incorporate the neck, the rest of the back, Okay, now we're going to hinge at the hips. So hinge at the hips to move the torso forward. Now we're going to begin to extend the spine. So begin to look between your knees, towards your feet, up towards the wall and the plant, and back up. So feel free to do a few of these. You can pause any spot that you like and take your time. And we're incorporating those spine movements also even up through all the way to the hips. And back up. We'll do more. And isolating those movements. Extend the spine when you're ready and come all the way up. And we'll shake out the legs, the arms. Now we're going to switch the focus more to the shoulders and the chest. So coming to all fours, it's a tabletop position. And begin, we're going to move the chest. So we're going to, so keep the arms fairly straight. So we're not going to be bending the elbows, and begin to lower your chest towards the ground and then back up. So when you lower your chest down, it's like your shoulder blades are coming together. And as you press back up, your shoulder blades are moving away from each other. So isolating the movement more on the scapula and the chest. And we're just working on that range of motion. If you want to put less pressure on your hands, you can walk the feet forward so that the knees are closer. And then relax and sit in our heels. So for this next movement, we're going to do similar things, but this time we're going to do a circle. So think of making this circle with your spine, with your chest. You're going to bring it down towards one side, the other side, and then back. So we'll come back to place your hands on the ground, and then lowering the chest, still keeping those elbows fairly straight. And then just move the chest in this circle. And you can keep your neck and your head relaxed. You know, there's gonna be some movement. We're focused more on that chest, scapula area. So whenever you're ready, reverse the direction. We're gonna go the other way as well. And just being gentle. You can go as slow as you like. And take your time. And come back to sit on your heels. You massage the hands. Now we're going to stretch the shoulders and we'll wind it down. So we're going to do thread the needle next. You can come back to all fours. You can have your knees a little wider if you like. And we're going to place our weight on the left hand, releasing the right one. Inhale, you can extend the right arm forward. And exhale, thread it through under the left one. And explore your variation here. Some people like to have the hips up high towards the ceiling, or you can have them lower towards your feet. And same thing with your head. You can either look towards the floor, or you can turn your head and look towards the front, towards that extended arm. Wherever you are, just explore this position and incorporate the breath. So as you inhale, allow that rib cage to expand. And then as you exhale, feel your shoulders, your arms, even your legs softening and releasing towards the ground. So that inhale, really invite that expansion, allowing the ribs to expand. And then as you exhale, softening onto the floor, softening the shoulders and the arms and hips. I'm going to switch sides. So come back to neutral. And you shake it out a little bit. And we'll do the other side. So place your weight on your right hand. Release the left one. Inhale. And then exhale. Thread the left one under towards the back wall. And extend the other one towards the door. You're going to explore your variation. Either look towards the ground or look towards the back wall. And settle your body in the position you're in. Allowing your legs and your arms to make contact with the floor. Now we'll explore this with the breath. As you inhale, really allow that rib cage to expand, allowing the back to broaden. And as you exhale, allowing the body to soften onto the floor. So soften the shoulders, the arms, the hands and feet. Inhale, really feel that expansion. And exhale, softening onto the floor. Even softening the face and the cheeks. Softening all the way to your hands. And as you're ready, we'll come back up. We'll start to make our way towards the ground. So you can turn towards the side and roll onto your back. And if you need to place something under your head, give it more support, go ahead and grab that. And bringing your knees to your chest. You're doing little circles with the knees. And we'll extend the legs up towards the ceiling. If you're against the wall, you can always do this. Place your feet on the wall too. So with your hands, we have a few options here. You can rest your hands on your thighs, kind of support your legs. Or if you like, you can extend them out beside you, maybe bending the elbows. And we can use this as a little chest opener too. So wherever you are, you need to notice, we'll bring some attention to the feet. Maybe soften the ankles, the toes. Then we'll bring attention to our hips and our back. So you can soften the back onto the ground. We'll bring some attention up higher in the torso, by your chest and shoulders. Softening the back of the shoulders onto the floor. Allowing the elbows to be heavy wherever they are. And then bringing attention to the back of your head. And allowing feeling that support from the ground. You're softening the jaw, the cheeks, and the chin. And as you're ready, we'll bend both knees in, even rock side to side. And we'll get ready for a little guided meditation today. If there's any last movements you like to do, I'll take a moment. You stretch out the legs. And then as you're ready, extending the legs onto the floor. You extend the arms. You can place your arms on your body. And if this doesn't feel good on your lower back, you can try bending your knees and having them point towards the ceiling. So I'm going to sit up as you find your comfortable position and get settled for the guided meditation part. So as you rest, wherever you are today, invite your body to settle onto the floor, resting on the ground. Welcome yourself as you are today, welcoming sensations, thoughts, feelings, emotions even, and treat them as visitors that are welcome to come and go. Begin to notice your breath and your breathing, the gentle flow of inhale and exhale. Maybe even noticing this gentle rhythm in your breath and your breathing. If it helps, you can imagine the ocean waves cresting and falling, the sounds ebbing and flowing. Next, we'll do some body sensing. So place your attention on the different parts of the body as you hear them named. Notice and listen, nothing more. So the practice begins on the right side. Place your attention on your right hand, right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, right side of the torso, right hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, arch of the foot, and the whole foot. Now the left side, left hand, left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, left side of the torso, left hip, left upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, arch of the foot, and the whole foot. Now alternating sides. Whole right leg, whole left leg, both legs, whole right arm, whole left arm, both arms, right pelvis, left pelvis, right upper back, left upper back, right side of the torso, left side of the torso, the whole torso, right side of the neck, left side of the neck, the whole neck, back of the head, top of the head, right cheek, left cheek, right side of the face, left side of the face, the whole face, right side of the head, left side of the head, the whole head, right side of the body, left side of the body, the whole body. Continue resting as you are, whole, heavy, supported by the solid ground underneath you. Welcome yourself as you are, and welcome that unwavering presence that just is. You are enough. You are enough. As you go about your daily life, affirm to yourself these sensations of ease, wholeness, and well being, knowing they're your lifelong companions and available to you at all times. Knowing you can recall these sensations of ease and well being anytime that you wish. So, this completes the meditation part of our practice. I'll guide you through a gentle transition back to sitting and moving on to our days. So, wherever you are, begin to notice and become aware of the sounds around you, feeling the air on your skin, the feel of the floor underneath you. Begin to invite some gentle movement to your body. You wiggling the fingers or toes, even shifting your weight side to side. If you like, you can reach your hands over your head and stretch out long. And as you're ready, you can bend your knees and roll towards one side. So still resting on the floor, the head heavy against your arm or the ground. Your breath slow and easy. And then as you're ready, you can use your hands and press yourself back to sitting and taking your time to find a comfortable position for yourself. And resting your hands either on your lap, you can also bring them in towards your chest. And take a moment to pause. Maybe recalling back spots in the class that you enjoyed. Even noticing how you feel right now compared to when we started the class. And affirm to yourself that how you're feeling right now is always available to you. And you invite a little bit of gratitude. Just take the moment in. And I want to say thank you, everybody. I have Alan, Ehab, Vlad. I can't quite read that far, so you'll have to apologies. Maybe I'll come and scoot a little closer so I can read. Um, so thank you for joining today. And again, we're doing these 30-minute classes on Wednesdays and Fridays as well. So tune in. Wednesdays for hips and lower back, and then Fridays the whole back. And also, we're still doing our regular classes in the mornings and evenings during the week, and in the mornings during the weekends. So Vlad teaches on Sundays. So yes, if you like these classes, join. Feel free to share these with whomever you think would benefit from these classes. And if you have feedback for these classes, you can always type them in the chat or reach out to us at Comeback Yoga. We'd love to hear from you. And also, we welcome your donations. You can go to our webpage and donate so we can keep these classes coming and support you in more wonderful ways. So thank you, everybody. Muchas gracias. Que tengas un buen día. Have a beautiful day. And happy birthday, Ehab. I don't think you want to hear me sing happy birthday today, but thank you, everybody.